Gold Squad TV. So why do we keep valuing Scottie Pippen's opinion? There are a lot of people sitting here saying Jordan would have never won without Pippen. He was a first round exit every year. I would like to let people know who was on those rosters before Pippen got there. Bill Corzine, Charles Oakley, Jordan, and the rest of these guys was bums. You're expecting them to beat the 86 Celtics and the 87 Celtics with those bums on the team outside of Oakley being a decent player. Michael Jordan literally had to carry those teams because there was nobody else on the squad capable of scoring more than 15 points a game. Now you say, well, there's more to the game than just scoring. You want to defend Pippen. Okay. You do realize in 1987-88, Michael Jordan was Defensive Player of the Year and averaged 37 points a game that year. All right. You do realize that Pippen was nowhere near the player he ended up being before that. So 87, he came in the league, averaged 7 points a game. The next year, he kind of went up to about 9 or 10-ish. And then he started going up and getting better. He went out with the migraine in game 7, where Michael had to carry the team against Detroit, which people want to conveniently forget. 90, Michael gets them to the conference finals again, and they lose to Detroit. Scottie Pippen, that's the migraine. That's the migraine series right there, right? Then we get to 91. Scottie Pippen finally grows up. Scottie Pippen, for all the defensive heroics that he gets, never won a Defensive Player of the Year. Michael Jordan did. Jordan retired. Pippen got the team for a year. And you had Pippen put up big numbers, lost to the Knicks. Don't give me the Hugh Holland shit. He lost. Bottom line, they lost. They lost in 7 games. They lost or lost. Pippen will tell you they lost. Let's not forget that he didn't go into the game when he got mad. He didn't go into the game and Kukoc hit the game winner. The next year, you know where the Bulls were? You know where the Chicago Bulls were before Michael came back, those 17 games? They were almost damn near below 500. With Pippen pointing to his Jordan, talking about pointing to his sneaker, talking about Jordan come back. And sure enough, Jordan came back and got him to the second round. And that was Pippen's team, supposedly, which Michael made known. Obviously, we know Jordan the next year and the year after year. Let's not forget the 98 finals where Pippen was damn near broke back in that series. And Michael Jordan literally put the team on his back and scored 45 points and a game winner to beat that tough Utah Jazz team. He retires. Scottie goes to Houston, stinks up to join Houston. Gets eliminated in the first round by Kobe's Lakers. And then for all this, he was a role player in '99 with the Portland Trailblazers, all the way to 2002. And you sit there and say, well, he got to a conference finals, which is just further than Michael ever got by himself. Well, when you have Rasheed Wallace, Brian Grant, Damon Stoudemire, I mean, I could keep going on. Steve Smith, you got guys like that on your team, Arvydas Sabonis. You should get to the conference finals. And yes, they did not rely on Pippen on either end to get them there. Pippen was a bona fide role player at that point. By the time Pippen retired, he was cemented as being a great player, but he was nowhere near Michael. So this idea that Pippen would have won a title without Michael, but Jordan would never won a title without Pippen is the most ridiculous argument. Now, Jordan being a classy gentleman that he is, he's going to sit there and say Scottie would have never won without Scottie. You show me what title Scottie Pippen won by himself, and I'll shut up. You tell me what team that he led to a finals by himself, and I'll shut up. Scottie Pippen was nowhere near the player Michael was. Michael made him the player that he is. And it's just fact. You guys just love to hate Michael. So a lot of you guys are LeBron stands and want to find ways to make LeBron look good. So you go and get the guy that played like LeBron 20 years prior to LeBron, who was Michael's sidekick, and try to make him and prop him up. Scottie never won shit without Michael. I think that's the proper context. It should never be Michael never won without Scottie. That is the most hilariously stupid statement ever. You name me a player to carry a team by himself, just on points alone, and be able to go against those 86 Celtics and even just give them a game. I'll wait. Because I know Scottie Pippen couldn't do that. I know that for a fact. You know, truth is, Scottie Pippen was a good player. He needs to get over his jealousy. And you people who defend Scottie Pippen need to get your brains examined. I watched his whole career. I watched Michael's career for the most part. You're not going to sit there and tell me a diehard Bulls fan as a kid, as well as a diehard Celtics fan. You're not going to tell me anything about Scottie Pippen being better than Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan needing Scottie Pippen. All you got to do is look at that 94-95 season where they're just damn near almost just over 100, 500, and Michael comes back and it gets into the damn fucking second round. Even with a baseball body, thin as hell, we're the number 45. Get your facts right, people. Stop looking at these stats. A lot of you people weren't even around when those two were playing. You just like to go and pull that out because you watched the documentary. Get your facts right. Gold Squad TV. Leave your comments down below.